So we are back at the end of the Stanley Cup finals. Bitterly disappointed, but you know, this team had a fantastic season, 25 seconds away from winning the Stanley Cup. So in hindsight, we can't look back too angrily at this. You know, we had a fantastic season. We massively overachieved. Everyone should get a good jump. But let's go ahead and check out the final player stats for the playoffs. I don't want to look at the playoff tree. We know we lost in 7-2 to the Philadelphia Flyers, and a hell of a series, to be fair. Yeah, we played 25 games. No, McKinnon had 11 goals and 20 points, so he did well. Grabner, Aikman-Larsson, and Kuznetsov each had 15 assists. That's good. And Grabner was a hell of a pickup. Picking up Michael Grabner was an inspired choice. He didn't do that well during the regular season, but when we got him a chance to perform in the postseason, he did perform very nicely for us indeed. And Mike Smith did quite well as well. So we'll just go ahead and go to the day before the draft, and then we can analyse the team needs and what we need to do. Check out the awards and stuff. Probably do the draft, and I don't know if I'll make any trades just yet. Yeah. So you can quickly see on the message center, John Tavares has won the Hart Memorial Trophy. I don't know if we need to make any changes. We'll check out how people have progressed as well, and we can go from there. Get rid of some of the older players, perhaps. Some unrestricted free agents that we know we're not going to bring back. Trade them, try and get a few extra more picks. Might be something worth doing, so that's something we need to bear in mind. But we probably will get all of these done this video. We have got 2 first round picks as well, which is something worth remembering with ours and Montreal's. So no one retired, but ours, any goalies retired? No. So very few players retired, to be fair. Okay, so we will do the trading block. Let's check out the awards. So obviously the Philadelphia Flyers are the Stanley Cup champions. President's Trophy was won by the Blackhawks. Yeah, we did win the West, so it's a very good season for us. John Tavares won the Art Ross and the Hart, makes sense. Andy Green was the best defenseman. Don't know about that. About that, Lady Bing, Jordan Eberle. They got Nate McKinnon, Calder Trophy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much expected. He was up for the top 20 in point scoring. Mason ended up winning the Conn Smythe. Vesna, Craig Anderson, Jennings, Anderson. Datsyuk won the Selke again, and Taylor Hall won the Rocket Richard. So let's have a look at the team then. Oh, I can't do lines, can I? Or roster moves. Great, okay, we can start from contracts. So let's look at the centre depth first. So obviously we have McKinnon, Brassard, who should get a jump as well. Then we have a couple of older guys in Vermette and Halpburn. We probably could get away with trading Antoine Vermette, to be fair, to free up some cap room as well. Obviously Chipchura I want to get rid of. I don't think there's too many trades that need to be made at the during the draft. I might set up. Yeah, no, we'll set up the trading block with some players that we can get rid of, but I don't. Oh, I can't do that, can I? I must be able to. I could probably do it through the phone. Yes, I can. Yeah, so we'll set up a trading block, and then we will go from there. So, what do we need? What do we need? Yeah, we can leave it like that once. That's fine. Surplus, let's lower that a little bit, because we are a very young team, so that's fine. Players on the box. Chipchura can go. Who else? We'll stick Vermette on. I think he's got some decent value. Yeah, Vermette's got some decent value. And who else? Who else? Stick Gretzky. I think he's a restricted free agent, so that'll do. Anyone else's trade block? Any good players? Just a lot of people giving up their first picks and some older players that we know that that's going to be the case. So let's not waste any time. Let's go straight into the draft. Actually, where's the scouting assignment? We can see who should fall to us. So scouting central. So let's. I don't know where Montreal finished, but let's just focus on our pick. So skaters, 30. So we're gonna get someone like Hayden Fleury, Josh Hosang, Pippin Nylander, Roland McCowan. So we're gonna pick up a good player, no doubt about that. I think I scouted McCowan quite a lot. Not as much as I thought I did. But, you know, we should have 2 decent players coming in. So, let's go ahead and start the draft. I wonder where Montreal's pick was. I think we're... Okay, so we've got the 25th and 29th. So, it's not too great, but we probably could package something to move up with. So, it might be worth looking at and trying and get a guaranteed better player. Philadelphia calling me. The nerve of Philadelphia to call me. Although, that is a pretty good trade. Sorry about that, my phone's just going off. I should have cut that. What is there first? Because we can always get... It's actually less value, so we could go for a first, a second, and maybe a draft prospect. Or do we leave it and free up some space? Because I think that trade would go through, to be fair. First and a second this year. What picks does that give us? That means we have the 25th to 29th. That would really stockpile some picks for us. I think I'm going to head and take this trade. It should go through. Cool, so we picked up another first round pick. So we can definitely... A first and a second round pick, so it's definitely worth moving up. I think Florida had the first overall pick. That's going to be a lot, so we won't go for the first. I think... Not Minnesota. We have Montreal's already. Nashville's too much. If we can get like a top 20 pick, I'd be happy. I don't think we're going to be able to trade for a top 10. Still too much. Hang on. What's Vancouver's? Vancouver's isn't too bad. We have a lot of seconds to give, so we can package, say, Philadelphia's, ours, and Philadelphia's. I don't think that would go through, but we've got a player that we can give up that we don't want to keep. We can give them Chura, but that won't go through then. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure if this would go through, but we'll send it anyway and see what happens. Okay, so it didn't go through, but we tried to move up. We still got another first round pick and a second round pick, but they're still late. So we do have 3 first round picks, which, you know, we can draft the forward line, but we're not going to be able to get one of the better studs players. But I'm alright with that. We do, and we have a bucket load of second round picks as well. So this is a fantastic chance to fuel the prospect pool quite nicely for the future in Phoenix. So you've got back-to-back picks as well, which is always quite nice. So, Nylander's gone just before. I was thinking about taking Nylander, to be honest. Or Nylander, sorry. Right, so we have a choice. We can go for... We don't really need a... Oh, Sam Bennett's still there. Don't really need another defenseman, is what I'm thinking. And I'm pretty sure what we've got... One, 2, 3 picks after ours. So if we assume that if we didn't take one of these defenders, one of these 4 defenders is still going to be there. So we can take that. I think we should make sure we get a forward that we like, and I do like Alex Pippin, and then it's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, we're definitely going to get a defender, even if they take 3 picks. So we'll take whichever defender is left. Oh, but I do like Hayden Fleury. We need more forward prospects. We've got enough. Actually, we've got enough wingers. Centers. We'll take Reinhardt with the 30th pick, I think, or 29th. I'm going to go with Joshua Hosang. It's probably reaching for him, but that's fine. Okay, so McCown's gone. So we'll take Bennett and Fleury then. So Sam Bennett, welcome to the Coyotes. And now with Philadelphia's pick, we will take Hayden Fleury, the two-way defender. And then you see there are 4 second-round picks. We're going to have 7 out of the top 60 picks. This is good. I think that's a good trade for the Met. That's giving us Sam Bennett. Just going to try and trade away Kyle Chipchura because we know we don't want to keep him. So Chipchura, there you are. Okay, so Anaheim want him. Where are they picking? 32nd, they don't want to give it up. Boston, they want to give it up, but it's not particularly high in that second round. Chicago don't have a second round. Colorado's second round is quite good. Columbus's is better. Dallas's is better. We'll go after Dallas's second round. Oh, everyone has no picks. So anyone that has 1 year left, so we can just take from Dallas just to make this trade go through. Yeah, we'll take this King guy. So we'll go Chipchura for Dallas' second, and this no-name player for Washington's third. See what they say to that. Okay, so the value is just a little bit off. That's fine. Maybe we don't go for Chipchura. Where is Kyle? Chipchura is there. Draft picks, don't have one. Second, they are willing to give it up, but why not? Why not? That's why not. There's someone that can do it without having to give a player back, because that would make my life a lot easier. It doesn't seem like there is. Oh, they don't even want him. Oh, third, watch Chipchura. And who has... I'll just take him. So, Chipchura for a third, this no-name player, and a 7th. Okay, no, so we're not able to get another second round pick for Kyle Chipchura. We'll try and trade him again for, say, a 3rd round pick. I see who's there. So there'll still be good players here. So Pippen and McCown dropped quite a lot. Actually, let's have a look at goalies, to be fair. Goalies. We really didn't look at goalies, so we probably have to take a guess on a couple. Might not be the worst idea, but we'll go for the skaters. We've still got a couple of years with Mike Smith left, so we don't need to draft anyone really. So any names here? Any names that I recognise as being good? Julius Honka. I'm not going to take a risk on not getting Honka. Then I think I'll go for Brandon Lemieux as well. Cool, Lemieux's still there, which is good. So Lemieux. You can join us as well, and then hopefully... So Tambellini was a goalie, wasn't he? Well, we need to draft a goalie. So we'll go for... Let's go for the best one that's listed. Makes sense. What have we drafted so far? Not going to tell us. It's not going to tell us, right. What do we need? We've got into... Let's get a centre. I don't think we picked one up yet. Let's just get another centre. Oh no, we've got Sam Bennett. Let's just get the best forward that's listed. We'll sign you. So we only have the 1 3rd round pick. So, you know, we have had a lot of picks so far, but I really want to get rid of Charles Chipchura if I can. So we're going to keep trying to find a trade for him. So we'll try that trade. No. So Anaheim said no. What will Winnipeg say? Winnipeg said yes, so we picked up another pick just to strengthen some teams, clears up a bit of salary cap as well, and we get rid of someone that we weren't going to use. So it's a good. I feel like that's a good trade. Okay, I want to see who he's drafted. So Hosang's a forward, Bennett's a forward, Fleury's a defenseman, Honka's a defenseman, forward, no goalie, forward. So we can get another defenseman and then get another forward. Is the way I'm looking at it. So we'll go with. Oh, he's going to be 3.5 stars. We scouted him quite well, actually. Could get another forward. Yeah, we'll get another forward. Just the best forward that's listed. We'll get the one that we scouted. So I wish I hadn't drafted him now. I have no idea how I'm meant to say his name. Is it worth taking a flyer on another goalie just so we have 2 options and hope one is better than the other? I feel like it might be. We'll go for you. We'll just pick one at random. So that's fine. We have the 18th pick in this round. Not going to bother trading for any more. We're just going to take the best player available and hope for the best. This is the first round we don't have a pick, but how many picks have we had so far in the draft? What's that? 4, 7, 9, 10. So we've had 10 picks already in the draft. I don't think not having a 5th round pick is going to cost us that much. We still have a 6th, we still have a 7th, we still have 2 7ths as well. I don't really know what the point in having 2 7th players at 7th round picks is. In fact, there really isn't one. I might try and go these 2 picks, see if anyone wants them. No, okay, so no one wants them. But then try and package them into a 4 for next year or something quickly. No, I won't bother. We'll just take 2 players and see what happens. We'll take the extra bodies in the system. We'll take you. And not quite Mr. Irrelevant, but who are we going to take with the last pick? Has anyone got any highest league interests? That's what we're sorted by. Tiny Lombardi. Oh, I should have taken him. I should have taken Tiny Lombardi. In fact, I think I am. That's a fantastic name. Tiny Lombardi is our last pick. We will take that quite nicely. Quite nicely indeed. So, lots of prospects now. Lots of prospects. We picked up 11 of them. And we picked up a lot of them very early on as well. Our trade rep has gone down a lot. Yeah, we lost the phone, but that's fine. We can build that up pretty quickly. Got rid of Vermette and Chipchura as well, so we need to address that 3rd line centre position. But let's go have a look at the contract, see if anyone's progressed, see who we need to re-sign. We'll start off with some goalies. Okay, so how many? We drafted these 2 players, didn't we? Drafted Lots and Beckenbloom. Could be something. Hopefully Lots Red Star is Maisie's actually going to be better, but then don't look like anything special. Langhammer can go. We'll probably re-sign Grice. Probably re-sign McCollin. And let Langhammer go, that's fine. Defenseman. No one needs to re-sign apart from this Chris Summers guy. I might put him as a restricted free agent and try and trade him away. Then some depth AHL players need to be re-signed. That's fine. There's Fleury, 4 stars. That's nice. Honka, the 4.5 Red Stars. So 2 more defensive prospects to already a deep defensive pool. I like that. I do like that a lot. Right wingers. Kuznetsov and Grabner need to be re-signed next year, but we can worry about that at the time. Manfo's obviously getting better. Christo's getting better. There's Nikolai Goldblobin guy who we drafted with the last pick in the 2nd round is actually looking like a steal for that position. Looking like a decent depth player for us. It's not bad now. And then obviously Hosang, 4.5 stars. Nice again. When did we draft you? We drafted you in the 3rd round as well, didn't we? Yeah, so he's not too bad for a 3rd round player. Obviously left wingers, no one needs to be resigned. Bissonnette can go. Reichel should be better. Domi should be better. There's Lemieux was good for the way we drafted him in the 3rd round as well, actually. And this Julian guy, I think 4th round pick. I'll take that. Lemieux. Actually, Lemieux was a 2nd round pick, so I'd expect it to be that good. And obviously centres, we have McKinnon. Centres as well, we need to do the most work in terms of re-signing. We need to get Brassard signed. I want to sign McMillan. Haltburn, not too bothered about. Then obviously some depth. Sam Bennett as well now, which I liked a lot. So we did very good in that draft. Very good. If we take a look at our top players, rookies defensively, we've got Reichel, Hosang, Bennett. Just look at that. Look at that prospect pool. Oh, it's so good. Add McKinnon into that as well. So what we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 4-star and above prospects. So I think we're looking very good, and we still have 2 first-round picks next year as well. We're looking very, very good for the future. So thank you very much for watching this draft episode of the Phoenix Coyotes GM. We're going to do some re-signings in the next episode, and sort this team out, possibly go to free agency. But we will re-sign and carry on pretty quickly. Just to let you know, all these videos have been recorded pretty much back to back, so I won't go too far into free agency. I'll just do all the signings, look at the free agents, talk about them, and then leave it up to you guys to decide what we go after in free agency. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you all next time.